Hello, Just Be Tarot here. Again, I wanted to do another video, because why not? It's fun. And I just felt like it. So hopefully people will watch it and get something out of it. That would be nice. So I have the Fairy Godmother deck, it's so pretty. And the Tarot Familiars. Precious Gems Oracle, Maxine Gad. Yeah, these are going to be really fun, so I'm going to do a message of sort of protection. So I'm going to ask about the space that you're in now and what space you should aim to be in just for more success. Who doesn't want more success? So hopefully one of these piles will resonate for you. If not, then, try another video maybe, or one of my future ones, or maybe watch it again in 2 weeks or 2 months or whenever you feel drawn to and you might resonate with it. So we have the Fairy Godmother, like a little Fairy Godmother watching over you, and then the Tarot Familiars, so it's like the animals that are like your the guides, basically, your little guides. And then the Precious Gems, and that mentions one precious gem and how it's going to help you at this time. And so we're gonna have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. And some new charms that I'm gonna add to my collection. So excited. There's some different ones. It's hard to find these, It's awesome. So much fun anyway, so you're gonna see some new charms. When I pick some out with the readings. So I'm gonna put a timestamp so that you don't have to sit through this whole part. Just like to put it all in there. I lost my books, a lot of my books that describe in more detail the cards, because I put them someplace safe and I forget. I thought I put them in. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm so sorry. Just really want those books. Okay, so let's start with pile 1. So I'm gonna use this and this. So we're going to start with the tarot. So we're going to do, oops. Those 3 things just burned my arm there. Okay, I'm going to move these here and put one there. So we just please bless this deck. I have one of the 5 guidance, wisdom, truth, and answers. Advice come through for ultimate highest good for all those concerned. So for pile 1, angels, what space is pile 1 in right now, and what space should they aim to be in? Okay. One second. I feel like that should be the space. I changed my mind, because the second one came out so fast. So the space you're in, and then the space that you should aim to be in, just to be a little, anything more positive, more successful, more content, more grounded, just, better in general. And then we're going to do, what angels, please bless this deck. What precious gems do you recommend identifying? Precious gems messages do you have for 1? Just number 1. This one. And then we're going do the fairy godmother ones. These ones are really nice. What message do you have for group one? I just got chills. Angels, what message do you have for group one? Fairy godmother message. Oh, they came out nicely. Should we do another one? Because of the chills? Why not? Let's see what it gives us. Spirit fairy godmother for group one. 2 more came out. I think this is going to be a special message. Okay, let's start with the first one, the space you're in now. Ooh, the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So, darn it! I'm shutting my book. I'm so sorry, but I can't pause the video. And it doesn't make sense because I really put them here. It's frustrating. Oh yeah, I can use this. Okay, coming. Okay, this one. Okay, just give me a second here. I'm a little frazzled. Okay, yes, that's what I thought. Sort of victory in your mind space. This is the message. Well, this is a different tarot deck, but I'm still called to read the message, so I'm reading it. You've done all you can here, and it's time to escape to a more peaceful environment. The zombies in your wake represent the scars that hide just beneath the watery surface of your subconscious. Let them heal. They can't hurt you anymore. Okay. So a way that you can let the scars heal is to just let them be there and not give those thoughts too much attention. That's what the swords represent, thought. So you kind of victory over your thoughts. So that's really good. And some words written in this book are travel, leaving the past behind, and transition. So, and the 2 of Cups is just that sort of new beginning in love. That's what the 2 of Cups represents. So that's your that's the space you're in. That these 2 go together. So you have a lot of clarity. And that's going to possibly bring you your 2 of Cups, or bring you to that energy where, you know, let's look up some words in the cups here. Harmony, balance, and compromise. So you're equal. You want to find your equal in some type of relationship, and that's the space you're in now. And you know what you want. You have clarity, like I said. So that's really great. And what energy should you be in? Balance, temperance, which is a beautiful card to have. Those 2 unicorns, so peaceful and calm, and so full of love. Temperance, balance, 1 foot in the water, 1 on land. So you gotta. That's the energy that you want to be in, and you're pretty much there because you have victory over your thoughts, nagging, stabbing thoughts. That's just what comes to my mind because, you know, they're swords. But you know what I'm saying. You have victory over those thoughts, and it might be in regards to your heart space. The energy you want to aim to be in is balance. So try balancing your heart space and your head space, which is clearly what you're doing. Let's get the rest to help you balance more, or even stay grounded in that balance. Zebra, Jasper, engagement, 40. So this number 4 is a deep soul connection. And I seem to say that a lot, but it's in the numbers for me. So zebra, jasper. And the zebra makes me think of black and white, just like this card. The jewels on her crown, just the colors around. Yeah, the zebra. Black and white, so light and dark energy. So balancing and mastering your negative and positive thoughts, so you're not putting too much thought or emphasis on one or the other, because we all know too much thought or emphasis on negative thoughts is bad, but too much thought or emphasis on positive thoughts can also kind of hinder you sometimes. You know, you don't want your head to be up in the clouds. Get too high up in the clouds. So, zebra, jasper. Let's see, 40. Apathy has been replaced with optimism. I am grounded and attentive. I am focused enough to solve problems. I am in constant contact with nature and earth. So that's beautiful. You want to stay aware of your surroundings and be confident in your surroundings, because if you're a confident person, it doesn't matter what situation you're in or what environment you're in, you know. If you're confident and balanced, and you can pretty much be in any situation. Remain calm and balanced, which is great. So the divinatory meaning: stepping out of a fog and re-engaging with activities and loved ones, being responsible for your emotions and outcomes, taking an active interest in your health, your well-being, and your future. So yes, the energy of this pile 1, you have a lot of love around you. Your family, your friends, your acquaintances, just everybody. You have a lot of love and support, so be grateful for that each day. That will help you stay grounded, to just, be grateful and know that you're blessed, acknowledge that you're blessed, and that will help you stay in that space. And then your messages from your little fairy godmother: abundance. Ooh, look at the star, the shooting star. Oh, there's even a face in it. It's like a wand. It's really pretty. So it's like a wish upon a star, and all of these monies. See all these little pentacles. So gift, abundance. That's a nice message. What else did your fairy godmother say? Ooh, announcement. And insecurity. Interesting. So your fairy godmother is telling you to, she's telling you to, chill out and relax, because you're abundant and you will continue being abundant. So don't let yourself be taken over by your negative headspace, because just because you're dealing with it and it's you have victory over it, it doesn't mean it's always going to be there. That's how you acknowledge things, right? Like, it's there, but it's contained and it's acknowledged, and you know that when they come up again, because everybody has moments, and that's life, and you know that you can handle it. Just remember that. Okay, don't let your insecurities take over your little mental thoughts. So that's a really nice message, and that's probably why I got chills, because it's very peaceful and calm, the energy of pile 1. So it's just a message to keep doing what you're doing, stay on track, because you'll only be gaining more in all aspects of your life. So that's a really great message. And oh, so none of them fell on the fairy godmother. Your zebra, jasper. And that deep soul connection. Oh, that's the female energy. No, I think I got them mixed up. In the other reading, it was, well, anyway, I have one wing with a pink, or white pearl, and one wing with a gold pearl. The gold one symbolizes a male figure, and the white one is a female figure. So anyone that's passed on it, passed over, in your life that's female, or maybe just a female connection that you have now that's very deep and soulful connection. Someone that just gets you and you get them. So, watching over you. Yeah. So that's confirming the message of being grounded, staying grounded. And you do that by just paying attention to the goodness around you. Paying more attention, anyway. Balance. So that's your little message here. And then to stay balanced, we have the Viking. Isn't he cute? This little Viking. So be strong. Be strong in your temperance and your peaceful moments. Know that those peaceful, soft moments where you feel just relaxed and content, you're still strong in that space. Don't forget that. And you have to be strong to put yourself in that space because it's vulnerable, depending on your situation, depending on the person. And then there's little sunglasses. This is cool. So this is saying you're cool. Your little guides are saying that's when you're the best, when you're nice and grounded. And then you got the luck, the clover, 4-leaf clover, that fell on the Two of Cups, and that's the new beginning in love and romance, or just deep connection. And then you have this sweet tooth. I never know what this one's gonna mean until it pops up. Besides the obvious sweet tooth, but it just doesn't go with this. But it does, it depends. The fact that it's on the Two of Cups and your conflict in your mind, it's like it's almost like bittersweet. Like you couldn't have had or have that deep connection without, clarifying all these thoughts in your head first, which you clearly have. And those are all the charms that came out. Nothing on the fairy godmother. So there's your little message. I think it's a great one. Pile 1, you're awesome. Keep it up. Your fairy godmothers, your angels and your guides, they want you to stay balanced and grounded by appreciating what you have around you. And it's good. This nice little message. It just makes me feel good when I get nice little messages like that. So we're gonna move on to pile 2. Oh, this one came up and I didn't see. It was over on the end, infinity. It's the little 8, which is infinity. And that's the nice message with the balance. That's so nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go to pile 2. And my legs are slightly, my feet. Okay. Does that work there? Yep. Alright, so pile 2. We're gonna do your little spread for what space you're in now, what space you should aim to be in for further success. And then just messages from your fairy godmother. Well, quote unquote, your little guides. Anyone in your life that's passed away and that's most likely watching over you. Or, God, or whoever your God is. Or just the universe in general, just spirit, anything. Okay, so we're gonna do pile 2. Angels, what space is pile 2 in? Okay, that came out fast. And what space should they aim to be in? Pile 2 angels. There we go. What space should pile 2 aim to be in? Angels, what space should they aim to be in? So I'm getting, you might already be in the space that you should be in. That came out just as I said it. It's taking a while. And then we're going to do Precious Gem. To clarify your angels for pile 2. Precious Gem. Advice to you for pile 2 this time. Your fairy godmother messages. I already prayed over my cards when I first started the video. Same. Got two little fairy godmother messages. Alright, so let's see, pile 2, what space you're in right now. This one came out fast. Ooh, and it's the Ace of Cups. Again, another this similar to pile 1. Ace of Cups is emotion, and this it's actually a new beginning in your heart space or emotional space, or some offer of some kind. So maybe you're in that space where you want to make an offer from your heart to someone or something, or even just yourself. And what space you should be in is the 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, so this is similar to pile 1 in a sense, but perhaps a little bit different. The 4 of Wands represents like that, I'm gonna say it again, deep soul connection. So it's like let's see, it's the 4 of Wands, and that represents like I just said, a deep soul connection. So that's the space that you want. Space you're in, it's like you're ready to give it, and the space that you should aim to be in is, well, know that you're gonna get it. It's pretty I don't have too much else to say because that's pretty much what those cards mean, but let's just read from this book. Rewards. See, and there's a little owl, so it's like you know what you can give, you know what you want to give. You've gained a lot of wisdom throughout your life, and you're like, okay, my heart's here, it's open, I'm ready. And so maybe just focus on that ultimate connection that you want, whether it's from a person or spirit, whatever resonates with you. So harmony, balance, and compromise. This is from the zombie book, but I still feel guided to read it because, well, it was there. But I really do like this book. I wanted to keep it out so that I could have it handy for all future readings because I love it so much. So anyway, I'm getting off track. 2 of Cups, the space you're in. Representing the union of 2 people, the 2 of Cups speaks of a happy balance between 2 parties who can finally sit down at the dinner table without fighting. After all, what's a minor zombie infection among friends? This could be the beginning of a budding romance. Okay, so yeah, if you already have that type of relationship starting, it's definitely telling you to keep going with it. your little messengers are telling you that, and you can have something amazing and out of this world. So that's awesome for pile 2. And then, are you kidding me? Okay, so this is a twin flame. So the number 11, okay, and the 4 of Wands in the tarot deck represents a twin flame, which is basically like a soulmate, but like even stronger, if you can imagine that. That's what that is. Look at that, how pretty that is, red. All the red there and passion and romance in this card. Looks so seductive. Ruby. Self-actualization. Okay. So, okay. You know what you have to offer, and that's great, pile 2. You have a really big heart, and you have a lot of dreams for your little heart space and what you want in your life. So this is like confirmation that you're definitely on the right track. And this is for pile 2, so this is definitely more romantic vibe. Let's go to Ruby 29. I'll just read this. I am fully energized. My sense of adventure is awakened. I am strong and focused. My dreams will be actualized. So have confidence, pile 2, if you don't already. And if you do, keep it going. Because, you know, and just know that, you know, and energy is always changing. Things are always changing, and sometimes we can't explain why. But know that this is definitely in you, and other people around you can sense and feel that from you too, for sure. So you will just naturally attract that. So don't forget that. So your little fairy godmother. That's interesting, because I don't read reversals. Should I? Let's see. Well, see, it's exertion. It's actually a little person, and a little fairy on a little stepmaster bike or something. So cute. Overworking yourself, overworking your mind, overworking your body. But since it was upside down, that might have just been from the recent past. So that's great if it is. If it isn't, if we look at it like this, and the viewers do feel overworked, and you know, you may not even feel overworked, but you're doing a lot. I'm definitely getting that from this card. And keep in mind that might make you feel vulnerable for whatever reason. So your guides are just letting you know that, you know, keep doing what you're doing, but just make sure that you give yourself some time to relax and reflect. And stay in that space where you're feeling confident and that you can take on the world, because you really can. When, you know, if you have little moments where you doubt yourself and you feel that that's not possible, maybe what you need to help you get out of that space is to loosen your load. Like, just lighten your load, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's, you know, work, personal life, you know, social life, everything. Because when you're gonna be overworked, you're gonna put your mind space and your heart space in sort of a down place, and you have so much going for you, brightness and opportunity. My battery's gonna die soon. Brightness and opportunity. So let's get some charms. There's a lot of charms. Hi, Bubba. Okay, so right away, this is what's coming out for me here. These lungs again, they're different set of lungs. These ones got a little cross on them. So your health, and then I got the heart, like the anatomical heart. with the lungs. So this felt on the vulnerability card. So it affects your health. Pile 2. When you do too much, you might not even realize you're doing too much, but you should be able to acknowledge that you do a lot and you might be really busy sometimes, and that can kind of take you away from what you really need to be focusing on, which is, look at all these charms on this one. See what they say. Hello, alien. Hello, alien. Made with love. And we've got the snowman and the elephant. And Aries, generous. That female energy. Was that already there? I'm confused with group 1. Anyway, got that female energy around you in spirit or the earth. Okay. So when you're overworking yourself, you need to it's courageous. Be proud. Be proud of all that you do, but courageous to stop and smell the roses. And don't forget to look at the tender moments that you have around you in your life, or tender moments that you might be wishing or hoping for. That will help you stay balanced and not be too overwhelmed or overworked. And on the exertion card, if you do feel like really tired and like, zombie-like or low energy, you need to really take some time to slow down. Like, even if it's just like one day a week or something. I don't know what kind of life pile 2 you have, but you need to just take a vacation day and chill out. Don't do anything like too complicated. Just be playful and lighthearted. If you start to feel low energy and taken away from your goals, or steered in a different direction, or just ignoring your goals and your wishes, just take a day and just do nothing. And that means stuff that you don't have to do. So anything that makes you smile or you have fun. Snow is here, so maybe pile 2 you really like snowmans, or the winter time playing in snow. It's just a message I got. Obviously there's no snow now, but it won't be too long. So yeah, that's your message. And then over these, on these cards, it's the little goalie again. The message I'm getting is, if it is on this little 4 of Wands card, which is the ultimate romantic connection, if you keep your heart guarded and closed off to it, that's not going to be good for your health. But keep in mind that your angels are watching over you with this in particular, your health, like your physical health. So, but be careful, because, if you keep closing your heart space or ignoring it, that's going to be toxic for you, physically and mentally, most likely. So, if you feel overwhelmed, bottom line, take a day off and just relax, and that will help bring you back down. So, I hope pile 2 you got a little bit of encouragement and clarity. Maybe specifically you can watch Christmas movies on Netflix. I think that would really help bring you back into that loving, giving space. Giving and receiving, you know, that's very important. I don't want to have too much of one over the other. So, oops, the little charm fell. Where'd it go? Little heart, it's gone. Oh, there it is. So that was a really good message, pile 2. I think it was good anyway. Nice and romantic for pile 2. Should I get you a love card just because of those numbers that came up? Yeah, let's do it. Just wait, I'll be back. So a little bonus for pile 2. I'm going to use Doreen Virtue by Romance Angels. Everybody has this deck. If you read tarot and oracle cards, I think 9 out of 10, if not 10 people have this one. So it's really good. So angels, what romance messages do you have for us? Ooh, let's see how fast this came out. Steamy pile 2, romantic, deeply connected. Look at flirt and chemistry. So that's obviously something that you want. Am I right? Who doesn't want chemistry, right? And flirting is always fun. So maybe if you don't have that deep soul connection, or you're somehow closed off from receiving it, try just flirting. You can flirt with people. It can be innocent, and see how that makes you feel. It might bring you in that space to attract it, you know. Oh, extend your lighthearted energy to others. There you go. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And because you'll attract what you give out. So if that's something you really want and treasure, these two things, then start feeling it. And here, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, so that goes over those numbers, the 4 of Wands from the tarot and the 29 from the ruby card, the 11. So that's chemistry. There's a strong magnetic, so that's confirmation that that's what's going on in pile 2. So that's a really good thing to be focused on. It depends, but you'll know in your reading pile 2. I think focusing on those feelings and that energy space is going to help possibly make you feel better when you're feeling down about it. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that could be something that's bringing you down, is having too many expectations about this deep soul connection, you know. So be open, you know, to different types of people, different types of energies, and really find out what it is you want. You obviously like to be lighthearted and flirtatious and playful, and you want chemistry. Let's see if anything pops up. I like shuffling these cards, it's fun. Angels, any more messages for pile 2 regarding this let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So I think we were talking about expectations too. So you can let go of control issues which block you from that connection. And just go with the flow. Just be grateful for what you have each day, and take some time to rest. That's pile 2. I gotta stop. This is probably, I'm already at 40. I just can't help myself. It's so fun. Okay, pile 2. Hope you got some little messages there that you found entertaining or useful or informative or comforting or encouraging. So now we're going to move on to pile 3. Okay, so I've already asked the angels to bless these decks at the beginning of the video, and to send us only positive, loving answers, guidance, wisdom, truth for our ultimate highest good for all those concerned. And for space is pile 3 in the angels. What space is pile 3 in the what space should they aim to be in? What space is pile 3? Okay. What space should pile 3 aim to be in? And then we're going to have a precious gem. And then your little messages from your fairy god there. What messages do you have for fairy? Any other messages from fairy god? Any other messages for pile 3? Okay, 2's good. Alright, pile 3, what space are you in now? 5 of Wands. Okay. 5 of Wands. That's a space where you or people around you, or you and people around you, are in this space of kind of negative interactions and kind of immature, fights, or bickering, or, stuff like that. That's the space you're in. That's no fun. But the good part about it is it's easy to let that go. You kind of get stuck in your ways sometimes, people. It's just a part of life, so don't feel bad. Let's see what space you should aim to be in. The Priestess, okay. High Priestess. Got your little cat on the broom here. So, the High Priestess, sort of like a male, like a female with male energy. So, balance and strength between your emotions and your mind, your thoughts. Let's get the High Priestess here. Let's get some words. And the High Priestess is a 2. Mystery, intuition, and secrets. So yeah, the High Priestess is very powerful. So when you're in these conflicts, around you, or that you might be involved in with people around you, or just situations, you need to go with your gut. Really go with your gut. And don't stay in that space. If you know that someone around you is just talking smack, don't engage, because that just keeps you in that space that you're not even in. Really, you can get out of it very easily. It's more so when it's like, it's people around you, but you're still most likely interacting, so you gotta just don't engage with that kind of stuff that happens around you. The High Priestess keeps secrets close to her snake-covered chest. Well, this is in the Zombie Tarot, but it still is a good message. The High Priestess keeps secrets close to her snake-covered chest, but teases you to discover them. She often speaks in riddles. Don't expect her to give you a literal explanation. It's possible the information you seek can be discovered only in dream state. When faced with a difficult question, consider looking to your intuition for the answer. Yeah. So maybe if you're in these conflicts throughout the day, before you go to sleep, you can set your intentions on how you want to get past these situations, or how to get through them, or not worry so much. Just before you go to bed, have the intention of figuring that out in your sleep state, because that really does work wonders. you know, even if it's confusing your dreams, eventually it makes sense, or it just triggers some kind of thought or emotion in you that helps you get past a situation. So I think instead of thinking about the situation at night and it possibly keeping you up at night, think of, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to avoid this? Or how am I going to learn from this before you go to bed? And then your gemstone is amethyst. Ooh, amethyst is just right here. This one. This is definitely positive energy. It says sobriety. Oh, okay. And number 3 is sort of having possibilities and there for you, and you're just about to reach in and grab, you know, different possibilities in your life, and positive ones. So maybe pile 3, you're sober, which is amazing. So if that's resonating with you, good for you. That's what probably brought you to those addictions, is just this stupid sort of fighting. You know, everybody's done it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like, you fight and then you don't even remember what it was about, or you're just like, oh, why is this bothering me? It's so stupid. You know? Let's read your little message. Amethyst number 3. So your angels want you to focus on things that you're doing in your life that are, you know, exciting and for you. Number 3. I am protected and safe. My decisions are sober and wise. I have control over my life choices. I am focused and successful. So maybe this is a message to for you, if the sobriety makes sense to you, to just, oh my God, just keep going, because it's so important, because it's really helping you stay away from these situations, or at least separate yourself and distinguish between those energies, which ones you should engage with and which ones you shouldn't. And then I have the divinatory meaning. Rein in your impulses. A situation requires careful consideration. Rushing in now may lead to regret. Resist the temptation of a short-term pleasure. Be patient. A better option is worth waiting for. Okay, so when you're deciphering these energies around you, these conflicting energies, the ones that mean more to you, make sure you take careful consideration, because go with your gut, because you don't want to get into that negative space that possibly affects your sobriety. And then your little messages from your fairy godmother. Oh, we got exertion. We got that in the other one too. And romance. See, there's a lot of romance in these little piles, especially pile 2. So if you resonate with this pile 3, you might want to watch pile 2. So I think this energy around you, the conflicting energy, it tires you out, that's for sure. And maybe this conflicting energies regarding romance, it might be tiring you out. Pile 3. Stick with your gut. Say it a billion times. And if you're not even sure what your gut feelings are, try and connect in that with yourself in that dream space. So again, before you go to bed, you know, you can even just ask yourself, if it's not your God or your angels, ask yourself, what you need to do maybe about a particular situation or a relationship. Let's get your charms. This is probably really loud. Pile 3. Sprinkle them on there. Okay, so so maybe you just need to say this over to yourself, pile 3, before you go to bed. I am protected and safe. My decisions are sober and wise. I have control over my life choices. I am focused and successful. I have control over my life choices. I am focused and successful. The romance you seek or have is very spiritual. Yeah, so we got this little fairy charm. I got it yesterday too. We have the number 3 again. I think that's what might be tiring you, pile 3, exertion. That's part of it too, is your little dream space. So maybe you just, before you go to bed, maybe just tell yourself that you need to relax and not be thinking so much. Or wanting answers too quickly. Pile 3. Maybe to the conflicts or relationships or immaturity around you. You need some clarity. You need to clear your mind. Hey, maybe for you, going to the gym is clearing your mind, pile 3. Yeah. This little pineapple. Family, love, abundance. That's what the pineapple means. And that's when I read you those words. I am in control of my life choices. And I am confident. Something like that. I am focused and successful. So maybe you just need to focus on your family more, just to help get you out of these energies, pile 3. And this gut intuitive energy, oh, this is again the snowman and the elephant and the pairs. So this is the romance. And then we had the romance pile here. And the elephant. This is family and Christmas time. So yeah, really focus on your family and the good times that you have at Christmas, pile 3. Okay, know that you have lots of good things going for you and good things coming up in your life. Know this. Enjoy it. Go with your gut. If you feel overwhelmed, you need to chill out. And there's the skate again. Have some fun. Maybe take some time, work out. You know, sometimes, you know, if you're not big on working out, it can be fun to do that. So yeah, that's your reading, pile 3. Let's do the bonus romance cards, because romance came up twice in this pile. So yeah, really check out pile 2. Hopefully, anyway, just this time. What messages do you have for pile 3? 3 came out. Let's see. Getting to know each other. So maybe to get out of these conflicts around you, you have to get to know the people better. Find out why they maybe say or do the things they do. Try to understand them. Calling in your soulmate and retreat. So this is definitely a retreat. You need to take some time for yourself, pile 3. take a little bit of time and do something for yourself, like exercise, example. Something where you're moving. It's time to disconnect from the world. So put your headphones on, go for a walk, go for a run. Lift some weights in your kitchen, lift some, anything. It's easier said than done, eh? For some people, including myself. I just have to be in that space. I know how it is. Yeah. But doing that, if you're not already doing it, pile 3, once in a while, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you call on your soulmate too. I'm getting the bike, yeah, the bike, she's even on the bike. You know, when you have your headphones in, listen to some good music that makes you feel energized. And you'll be able to easily or better ignore these other immature things going on around you. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could be regarding the romance or just even the energies that you have around you, even like these conflicting energies. Get to know them better. Do that however you feel would be good for you. So I hope you got some good messages. Pile 3, you're in a very good space. Well, I mean, yeah, you are. You can figure it out. You just need to retreat. Take some time just for you. And that'll help you balance out those other energies around you. So, thank you for sharing all of your little energies. They were very positive, and it's very nice. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I'll be making another one soon. Hope you had a good day. Talk soon.